Hello. So this is going to be a message for my young girls, like either if you're about to graduate high school or even if you're in your early 20s. Um to my ladies. Now this message, if you were born into a rich family like the Kardashians or something like that, or you got lucky and got married young to like a man that is able to fully provide for you and you could be a stay-at-home wife or something like that, this obviously doesn't apply to you. But I'm talking for us to your regular girls, to my regular girls. Go to school as soon as you get out of high school, or if you're already out of high school, as soon as you can, and put college first before anything, before a boyfriend, before friends, before a job, before going out and partying, before anything. Go to school, choose something wisely, something that is high in demand. Put that before anything. Um, yeah, because when you look up, one day you're gonna look up, you're gonna be 25. The next day you're gonna look up, you're gonna be 30 years old, and you don't want to be 30 years old working at a dead end job that you absolutely fucking hate with every bit of your body. But you have no choice but to go to that job because you are a full grown adult now and you have bills, you have responsibilities, so you have to make some money somehow. And if you're not famous, if you're not a big time YouTuber, wish I was, maybe one day, or something of that nature, you have to work. Unless you hit the lottery. That's what I say. I'm talking to my regular girls. You can continue to work on other things like being a YouTuber or whatever, but you have to make money somehow. In the meantime, put school first. Really think about what you want to go to school for. Think about something that you want to do, not only when you're young, but really think about a job that you can do when you're 30, 40, 50, in case you do end up working until you retire. Really think about that. Don't let a boyfriend that ain't acting right, fake friends, or whatever, thinking that you're missing out on something, stop you from putting school first and finishing as soon as you can. I'm not saying don't have a good time when you're young. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying don't go to a party once in a while, go to the movies, whatever you want to do, concerts. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is finish your homework first. Study for that exam first. Finish your assignments first. Put school first. Study first before all of that. Put that first. Because it sucks going to a job that you hate because one day you wake up and you're 30 and you regret not doing that when you had the opportunity to. If you do have to work, work part-time. If you don't have to work, that's great. But if you do, get your little part-time job. It's going to be harder, but try to find a job that's flexible, like maybe a waitress or something that you can do on the weekends so you can focus on school during the week. Another thing is, you don't have to go to school for 4 years. Because I know some people hate school. You don't have to go to a 4-year university if you don't want to. Now, if you want to be something like a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that, obviously you have to go to school for a long time to do that. But you don't have to. You can go to a 2-year community college. You can become an RN in 2 to 3 years. You can become a medical assistant. I've been told they make okay money, but not like, top dollar money. But at least it's an office job. You don't want to be doing hard labor work for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old. I turned 30 in June, and when I was in my early 20s, I was in and out of college, community colleges, not taking school seriously, and I really regret that. I do have a job. I've been a CNA for like 10 years now, and it's really hard physical work. I hate it. Honestly, I like taking care of people and all that good stuff, but it's being a CNA is really hard on your body, and I'll talk more about that in another video. But yeah, there's a lot of choices out there, like a 2-year program. You could do surgical tech. I'm naming a lot of healthcare stuff because healthcare careers are high in demand. So that's what I'm thinking of. Cause me, I am going back to school next year, but now that I'm 30, it's going to be a lot harder. And I feel so stupid. I had an opportunity to do that when I was younger. I was staying with my dad. I didn't really have to work like that. My biggest responsibility was maybe like paying my phone bill, and that's it. And I'm stupid for not putting school first. I didn't take school seriously. The only thing I did become a CNA, I did have to get certified for that. So technically that was school, but it wasn't, school, like an actual college degree. The class is only like 3 months, and that was back then. And I did become a med aid. That just means I'm certified to give out medicine. That was just a little 3-week class. I'll talk more about that in another video. But yeah, focus on school to my young girls. Yeah, you can go back when you're 25, 30, but it's a lot harder. Luckily, I don't have any kids yet, so I can imagine, I know people do it. I see women do it all the time. They go back to school when they're 30, even 40 something years old. They got 1, 2, 3 kids, teenagers and shit. I've seen it happen before, but why make that harder? Why make life harder on yourself? If I can go back in time, God knows I wouldn't have cared about how many friends I have, missing out on parties and shit. I still would have went out sometime, but I definitely would have took school a lot more seriously. I'd be so farther in life right now. I'll talk more about being a CNA, like I said, in another video. But I'm doing hard labor work. I am blessed to say, with being a CNA, it's a very high in demand job. I'm making pretty decent money, but that's only because I've been doing it for a long time now. When I first started being a CNA, I literally was making pennies, like $8, $9 an hour, and it's hard fucking work. And like I said, you don't want to be 25, 30 and look up and just go to a job that you hate and not have anything to show for it. Like being stable in life, financially stable, having a nice home to go to. So many things, So, my ladies, stay in school and put that first. And think about the kind of job that you want to do too. Don't think about something that you can see yourself being happy doing. Now, I know no job is 100% perfect. Any job that you get is going to have its cons. But there's a big difference between a hard labor job and a desk job. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make a part 2 for this. I'm going to make a part 2.